Farming Simulator 17 on Crossroads on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and just myself on here at the moment. I am joined in TeamSpeak by Thomas, and we're currently working on harvesting some soybeans. Actually have a hired worker going on that, so I'm just going to let him go. Hopefully he will do his thing. We'll just keep an eye on the level there. And I noticed we got some bales that need to be wrapped over here, so I'm going to head over and do that. And one thing I do want to make note of here, we do have manual ignition on the server here at the moment. So whenever you get into a vehicle, you will have to turn it on. So just something to be aware of. Okay, that was weird. Whatever. And again, I am still continuing to get over a little bit of a head cold here, so...
Plow. No, not the big bud.
What's plow?
This horse plow is like 26 meters wide.
Oh, wow. And yes, wrapping the grass bales here, we'll sell them as silage bales. And we do have the Coon DLC on the server, by the way, for those who are wondering. So this is the Coon DLC square bale wrapper. That's the main reason we enabled it on the server here, so we could have access to the square bale wrapper. Still a little bit of a time-taking process here, obviously wrapping all these bales.
I'm getting it done.
And yeah, quite surprisingly, so far we have not seen any modded square bale wrappers yet. Otherwise, we would have probably left the Coon DLC off the server and just added a mod to the server. But unless somebody knows one, we have not seen any square bale wrappers. Not sure why we haven't seen any yet, but so far we haven't. Oh, and I just noticed the truck is almost, or the combine's almost full here. Probably not going to make it in time. And just a reminder again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, anyone is welcome to do so, as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, it is free to join, and information for joining can be found in the description of this video below, or any one of my other multiplayer videos. Basically, if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, the first thing you're going to want to do is get on TeamSpeak. That's right, I remember I got to start the tractor here now. Usually we don't have a manual ignition on the multiplayer server, so I'm not used to having to start the vehicles here. The only reason we have it on, by the way, is for that Go Isle bale wrapper. For that, you need to have the tractor running, and the only way to do that is to have a manual ignition turned on. But anyway, back to joining the multiplayer server. If you want to join us, make sure you just join us on TeamSpeak first. That's kind of step one. If you don't have TeamSpeak, just download it. Again, it is free, at least for the computer. If you need the iOS, or I think just the iOS version costs money. I'm not sure about the Android version. I know the iOS, iPhone, iPod, or tablet cost a couple bucks for that. And just a reminder again, you don't need a microphone. If you don't have a microphone, don't worry. You can still join us on TeamSpeak. Microphone is not required. And then, of course, once you're on TeamSpeak, you'll get all the download links for the mods, passwords for the multiplayer servers, etc. Or even if you want to play other games as well. Obviously, we've been playing quite a bit of Car Mechanic Simulator lately. We do have a couple people that like to play Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator. We do play some other games as well. Oh, the Coon baler. What's wrong with it? The baler, you mean?
Brown bale belt.
What doesn't it like doing?
For the coon bell wrapper. Wrap it. Certain grass, and then wrap the grass. You gotta do hay, and then wrap it.
Oh, really? So you got to bale hay, then wrap the hay. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Last pass.
And that's the Coon DLC one?
Yep.
Really? Because it shows it supports grass.
Yeah, I know. Or not unless Pleasant Valley doesn't support it. But I mean, that's kind of weird though.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a map issue, not the baler issue.
That could be. I don't know, because I can probably sit, well, I'll have to test out the John Deere bell wrapper. See if it's able to do it.
'Cause yeah, I'm almost positive I've used it before and it's baled grass before. Oh, and I should mention as well, if you are joining us on the multiplayer servers, we have updated the mods on the server. We got a couple of, well, basically a whole set of new John Deere mods on the server. Updated both Server 1 and Server 2. So a whole new set of John Deere mods. We got the 6R, 7R, 8R, 8RT, 9R, 9RT, and 9RX. So we pretty much got the whole fleet of John Deere tractors there. Starting at the 6R series, and then going up to the 9R series.
Hello.
Actually, you know what? We can just show these in the shop here. Looks pretty good. So yeah, like I said, starting at the 6R, 7R, 8R, 8RT, 9R, 9RT, and 9RX. This one is improperly labeled. It is not a 9R, it's a 9RX. Whoa, and the price tag on that, I just noticed that. $574,000. Oh my goodness. But yeah, for those who are wondering the difference between the 9R series of John Deere tractors, this is probably the best example I can give right here. We got all three of the types lined up. We got the 9R. It's got wheels, articulated with wheels. 9RT, 2 tracks, dual track. No articulation on that one. And then the 9RX, again, like I said, this one's mislabeled. It should be 9RX, not 9R. 9RX, quad track, articulated quad track. And like I said, we just updated those. I think those were the only things we updated on Server 2 here. Server 1 was updated with the same John Deere's as well. And it looks like the mod author maybe just fixed a few errors on them. It looks like it was the TM John Deere's he took and just fixed some problems. And pretty much changed them to a version 3. And yeah, just a reminder again, if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, Server 1 is Say Valley. I've not been on that map other than to look at it yet myself. Haven't done much playing. Hopefully we'll get some live streaming on that map yet here the next little bit.
The heck?
And then Server 2 is Crossroads.
Oh, good.
Making progress on this map slowly but surely here. Still trying to save up for another field here. You know, preferably one of the larger fields like 17, 11. They're all like 1.5 million or so, give or take a little bit. So we're close. We got 600,000 or so. Once we sell these bales, we'll probably be good 700, maybe 750. The bales, I would think. But like I said, making progress here slowly but surely. I'm still trying to save up for a field. And then we do have server 3 as well. Again, that's kind of just our miscellaneous server. Mostly just been putting random maps on there, logging maps. Currently we have an old-time farming map on there. Again, we don't play on it that often, but we do. Just kind of some, like I said, fun maps on there for random stuff. And we'll use some, or read some comments here a moment. Lance was saying use the Quadro pack. It's easier and better to use. Talking about loading bales there on Snettertons. Actually, I thought the bale handling we were doing there on Snettertons was actually working really well. Really smooth. I mean, like I said, there is one that'll stack them 4 high. Don't know that I necessarily want to go that high. Again, for realism's sake, they're about 3 highs. Probably about as high as you want to go with that. Bold Deer was saying at 319 I experienced a black screen. Is that normal or weird? That is weird. And yes, I noticed that as well. I don't know what caused that. Maybe that was the sign the computer was about to crash. I don't know. Something definitely happened there, though.
Oh crap! Tell me with this one. It's a map issue, or conflict. Mod conflict.
Oh, with the baler?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured it had to be. Corey was saying, did you know Xbox One is able to have PC
error
mods?
Rendered error unknown.
But Sony wants to keep consoles the same, and fair so that is why Xbox doesn't have as many mods. So yeah, Sony with PlayStation, there's a little bit tighter on its allowance of mods than what Xbox is. You said render device error?
Yeah.
Do you have the FS17 seed and fertilizer silo?
The what?
The FS17 seed and fertilizer silo?
I do believe.
Get rid of it. We were doing some troubleshooting the other night because we were getting that as well. And if you get rid of the Farming Simulator 17 seed and fertilizer silo, if you have it anyway, that will fix the problem. At least with the render device error message anyway.
You're talking about the one in the mod game, or?
Yeah, it's a mod. Yep. It's the FS17 seed and fert silo, I think is the exact name, something like that. Oh, I just noticed the combine's full here again.
Placeables.
Well, that's definitely not the truck. There we go. Color's similar, but not the truck.
To the seed.
Yeah, FS-17 seed and fertilizer silo. I think it comes as part of the Pleasant Valley pack. Or at least it was about that time. I think we put it on the multiplayer servers anyway. We got rid of it off the multiplayer servers now, so it's gone off there.
Oh, liquid fertilizer logger. Okay, let's see. There's a good logger and a fertilizer logger.
Yeah, I put the exact name in TeamSpeak there.
Okay. I got quite a few of them. Liquid fertilizer tank.
Yep, all I can say, if you have that one, throw it in the furthest garbage can you can find, and then throw the garbage can away. Anyway, back to Corey's comment there. And yeah, basically, the Xbox is much more open to third-party content, such as mods. Again, it's the PlayStation that keeps a little bit tighter rein on that. Again, Xbox probably because it's Microsoft and Microsoft coding. They're probably a little more open to that type of thing. So yes, for you console players, you actually need to blame the PlayStation and Sony for holding back your mods, and not probably the Xbox. It's probably actually the PlayStation that's holding your mods back. That and probably licensing issues as well. I would still have to imagine Giants probably cannot release the mod without proper licenses. So example, John Deere's probably would still be a no, I would assume.
Well, that's the one I like all the time.
Well, then I would suggest getting rid of it and forgetting about it. And or fixing it.
Huh?
And or fixing it. Because that mod is absolute garbage and trash if it's causing those error messages. And yeah, so far everybody that's gotten rid of that mod, their render device error messages have gone away, so...
Fire up the game again.
Damien was saying, I love the shirt. Thank you very much for that. New Holland Farmer.
What it was a mod conflict.
Yeah, and it could be something that's conflicting with that Seed Fertilizer Silo too, but I'm not sure on that. But getting rid of it definitely fixes the problem. So, at least with the render device error messages. I don't know if it'll fix the problem with the Bale or not. Probably not, but it fixes the render device error messages.
We're about to find out.
Anyway, back to New Holland's. Can you do an episode in the winter moving bales around the farm to make room for stuff? I don't think I'll have to move any bales around the farm to make room for stuff. I'm putting them in storage. JJ was saying, awesome video. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that.
Makes me kind of wonder what the heck is wrong with it, though.
Oh, did it fix your render device error messages?
You're about to find out.
You'll know right away. And I didn't even have to have it active in the save game. It was causing it, which I thought was weird. It's like I don't even have it active on my Goldcrest map, and it was just rolling the render device error messages. As soon as I got rid of the mod, gone.
Fire this thing up. Or pickup, turn on Baler. Lower it.
Roman was asking a link to this thing, talking about the Go Wild Baler doohickey. Yeah, I'm not even exactly sure what to really call that thing exactly. This thing here, the Go Wild Master. This is off the Farming Simulator 17 mod hub. It was part of the mod contest, so you can get it right from the Farming Simulator mod hub. I don't know that I have a link for it in my mod list. I'm not sure if I do or not. Again, I wasn't the one that put it on the multiplayer server here, so... With that being said, I probably do not have a link to it. Josh was saying it's probably not so useful for stuff that's windrowed. It'll be handy for all the other stuff that can be dumped into it. Again, talking about the Go Wild Baler thing there.
Oh, didn't.
It fixed the render device errors? Or you're still getting render device error messages? Oh, Papa Smurf left a good one. If it's green, keep it clean. If it's red, keep it in the shed. If it's blue, keep it true. If it's yellow, it's mellow. And if it's brown, just wear cycle clips. I can't say I've heard the if it's brown before. Also, I can't say that I know right off the top of my head of any really brown tractors. At least not the clean brown tractors anyway.
Fired it up again. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to reset it. I have to reset that John Deere.
Cannon was saying, what mod is it that allows you to see the bale price?
Anything else that,
as well as cut the bale?
I have.
I'm assuming that's the seasons mod, but I'm not sure on that. If it's not, I don't know which mod is allowing that. Actually, you know what? I think on the server here? Yeah, I can see the price on it, but I can't cut it. So I'm pretty sure it's the seasons mod that lets you cut the bale.
I think I didn't save it though.
Hayden was saying we have a John Deere 8820, but it's a turbo. That's the John Deere Harvester, by the way, for those who wonder. John Deere 8820.
Come and find out, Randy. I sit there and take turn on the bale wrapper on a coon.
Yep.
And if you actually did like hay, and actually sit there and turn on the bale wrapper, pick the of course if you got the mod extension or something like that, where you can actually able to pick it up. You can actually put that back in the bell wrapper and wrap it.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was kind of cool though. Like, yeah, I'm just sitting there taking the round bale and stick it back in the wrapper thing and turn and wrap it. I didn't want to.
Delco was saying I personally like the thingamajig. Granted, I would be using courseplay. I wonder how that would work. Definitely a waiting point, which isn't a bad thing. I would wonder if it would dump, stop, redump. I don't know if courseplay would do that or not. Good question. And, you know, I kind of replied back to Delco there. The thing with the thingamajig, again, we're talking about the Go Wild match here. It seems to me like it's double handling, which is a kind of a waste if you ask me. Makes sense maybe if you're like silage, but for straw, yeah, just kind of pointless if you ask me. You might as well just straight up bale it. Especially if you got a square baler. Way faster. But Delcom will reply back saying, in a way, you're actually handling it 3 times, so triple handling. Using the bale, then possibly the wrapper, and then picking them up. He says, I personally have always hated that part with Farming Simulator. If you're doing silage, then you're only handling it twice with the thingamajig. Can we remember bale physics? Oh boy, don't remind me of bale physics. Yeah, Delcom was saying they do what they want to do, not what you want them to do. In the loading wing, it's pretty easy to figure out what the straw grass will do. That is true. Use the loading wing, you don't have to worry about bales flying all over, falling off of forks, doing strange stuff, stacking them, etc. Delcom was saying that's possibly why the thingamajig was created. Possibly the mod author was tired of the bale physics, just like everyone else. Could very well be. And that is where it probably does have one benefit as well. Puts the bales in one spot. Oh, almost done here. And I see the harvester filled up.
Hard again.
Okay.
Basically, what I'll do is
Finish wrapping
I'll
last
sell
few
them
bales
both,
here, and we'll pick them
or
up.
at least John Deere one. Sell the John Deere one, and then fly back and remold. Start again.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is there one more bale over there yet? That actually, you know what? That kind of looks like a straw bale from here. Okay, there we go. And yes, that definitely looks like a straw bale. Yep. Not sure why there's just a random straw bale laying there, but anyway. I think we got a truck over here. Yes, we do. Let's see. Doesn't say what it's set to. We'll find out here. Yes, I'm missing something possibly. Usually it says what it's set to, but I don't see what it's saying that at the moment. Anyway, it's obviously set to square bales, it looks like, although I've never seen it load bales from this point.
Alrighty then.
That is rather weird. Okay, I'm guessing there's bales already on here, and due to a synchronization issue, I'm not able to see the bales that are on the front. I'm going to go with that explanation. That's probably also why I cannot see what is loaded on here, because there's already something on it. Okay, unload center.
Oh, wrong one.
Unload. Oh, now they're white. That's funny. Oh, yeah, so we are loading square bales. There's also a unwrapped one in there. Okay, then. Get that. There we go. Okay, that looks kind of funny like that. The pink and the white ones and one, yes, one random one in there. Oh, well. Okay, we'll take these over to the bale shed here and sell them. And like I said, being silage bales, actually, it should say what the price is, right? Oh, it won't because they're on the trail. Let's just do this. They are $980 a piece, so not bad. And there we go. Ooh, that was a nice haul there. Not going to complain about that, that's for sure. So we probably got another good 2 loads or so off this field, I'm guessing. But it also looks like it's time to wrap up the episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.